This is the question asked in today's SkillTrack daily challenge. So we are given n integers as input and our task is to print the integers which has the smallest 10th digit. So first we shall find the 10th digit of all the integers. The 10th digit of the first integer is 8 and the 10th digit of the second integer is 1, and then for 63 it is 6, and then for 52 the 10th digit is 5, and then for 14 the 10th digit is 1. So now we have to find the smallest 10th digit. So out of these 8, 1, 6, 5 and 1, the smallest digit is 1. So the integers which has the smallest 10th digit are 12 and 14. So we print 12 and 14 as our output. Now let us see our sample input 2. Here we are given 8 integers as input. So first our task is to find the smallest 10th digit. So the 10th digit of 79 is 7, and then for 78603 the 10th digit is 0, and for 6215 the 10th digit is 1. So here 0, 1, 0, 0 and 0. So the smallest 10th digit is 0. So we have to print all the integers which has the 10th digit as 0. So the first occurring integer which has its 10th digit as 0 is 78603. So we are printing it, and after that 407. So we print 407, and then 7308. So 7308. So this is how we print our output. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I have created a function named 10th digit, and this function accepts the integer in its arguments and returns the integer divided by 10 mod 10. So we will get our 10th digit. So let us see it with the example. Suppose if the integer 1857 is passed to this function, then our expected output is 8, because 8 is the 10th digit in this integer. What this function will be doing is, first it will divide the integer by 10. So when this integer is divided by 10, it will be 158.7, but we consider only the integer value, so it will only be 158. And now when we perform mod 10, the remainder when 158 divided by 10 will be equal to 8. So that is what this function would be returning, which is the 10th digit of the input. So we will be getting the 10th digit for the integer which we are passing in the arguments. So this is how this function works. So let us start with our main function. First I am creating an integer n and then another integer variable named minimum 10th digit, and I am setting its value to 9. So whenever we want to find the minimum, we assume the current to be the maximum, and the maximum digit can only be 9. So that is why I am setting the value of minimum 10th digit to 9. And in the next line I am accepting the value of integer n, and then I am creating an integer array named ARR of size n. So now we have to accept the n integers. So I am using a for loop that iterates from 0 to n, and in every iteration I am accepting the input integer and storing it into the array ARR. And soon after accepting the input, I am finding the 10th digit of the integer. So to calculate the 10th digit, we have already defined a function named 10th digit. So I am checking whether the 10th digit of ARR of I is less than the minimum 10th digit. So if this condition is satisfied, then I am setting minimum 10th digit as the 10th digit of ARR of I. So soon after accepting the input, we will be having the value of minimum 10th digit, which will be stored in the variable min 10th digit. So again I am creating a for loop that iterates from 0 to n, because now we have to print the integers which has the 10th digit same as minimum 10th digit. So in every iteration of this loop, I am again checking whether the 10th digit of ARR of I is equal to minimum 10th digit. So if this condition is satisfied, I am going to print that particular integer. So we get our correct output. Now let us check our program with sample test cases. So now I have given the sample input 1 and our expected output is 1214. So we also get 1214. And now I have given the sample input 2 and this is our expected output. So we also get correct. So we get 5 integers as our output. So this is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.